Hello. We start in 5 minutes. We start in 1 minute. All right, let's get started. Welcome to Success, or actually Gratitude to Success. We've been going through today is what, day 17 of Gratitude to Success. It's a workshop that's going on. And I thank everybody who's here, who is attending this live session. I know it was a short information period for you all, but I thought I should do one so that we can all be on the same page and understand what's happening in our lives. Thank you so much again for being here, and let's get started. So, what's gratitude? Gratitude is the most basic emotion that every single person is born with. You would say, but how does a child know gratitude? While I was growing up, I never said thank you to people. I used to just smile if I liked something that somebody gave me. My parents recognized that very well. So they used to translate that to anybody who used to give me a gift and say, if you see sort of smiling, that means he's liked what you are giving him. Even from childhood, whenever we do things that the child likes, the child will smile. So gratitude is the most basic most basic emotion we are born with. And over time, we cover it with clothes of judgment. I am reminded of a story from Krishna's life. Krishna, as we all know, used to be a very, very nutcut child. Krishna, when he used to go to the river banks and found all the girls bathing, would take away their clothes and do what? He used to hide the clothes. And this used to happen quite a bit. So one day, the gopis, as they were called, asked him, Krishna, please give us our clothes back. Don't steal them. And Krishna said, if you want your clothes, come out and get them. And they would plead and say, no, we are bathing naked in the river, we can't get out. And people made this into basically a negative connotation saying that Krishna used to trouble people. So eventually one day, the women asked him, why do you do this? Why do you want us to come out and get our clothes? So that's when Krishna told the story. He said, when you women go in for bathing, what do? You take off your clothes and jump into the river, right? How come there is no issues then, but you have issues when you're coming out of the river? So they said, when you're going into the river, there is no one there. When we come out, we feel there'll be people who will see us. So Krishna said, well, when you went into the river, the sun was watching, the trees were watching, the grass was watching, all the animals and insects in the jungle were watching. And when you come out, there will be few human beings, but no one else. So he delved deeper. He said, this is how life is. When we jump into the river of life, we jump with no judgments, as if we are born. We don't believe that anybody is watching us. We are free birds. But as life moves on, we start wearing the clothes of shame, anger, judgment, jealousy, and so on. Thank you so much, Vedika ji, for joining, Pamela for joining. Sorry, guys, I'm taking a little small break in the story so that I can say hello to everyone is here. So, as going on, so we keep on wearing these clothes and we get so scared of showing our vulnerable true self to people that we forget we are actually just naked. Our true self is naked. Gratitude is that true self, our naked self. We hide gratitude behind the walls of I don't want to talk to him. This is wrong. He is going to give me ego. Multiple things. My self respect will be lost, blah, 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 blah. and we forget to do gratitude. Gratitude is one single power that can break mountains, cut through oceans, and resolve any problem. As you have gone through these 17 days, you have figured out that some people would be responding to your gratitude with an overwhelming thank you. Some will say a plain okay thank you, and some will completely reject your thank you, will not respond back. And finally, there'll be people who will be like, why are you saying thank you to me? What do you want? And lastly, there'll be people who's like, don't say thank you to me. Anger. So, one thing common in all these people is when you send the energy of gratitude, it has the ability to seep through anybody's defenses, from anger to surprise to suspicion to inconsequential responses to thanda responses to warm hearted responses. It'll seep through everything. It's like an ant. An ant can get through in and out of anything, it figures out its ways. So, gratitude is, if I was giving you healing modality and I said, hey, you can heal yourself, gratitude is that one thing. You have a disease, thank it for coming. I am going to talk about a healing modality called Hoponopono. I do a lot of it. I also create the healers out of it. I teach people how to do Hoponopono healing on other people. It has four words that you use. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. When we do gratitude, we merge all these four words into one, which is a heartfelt gratitude. Hoponopono on its own healed 200 asylum Pagalkhana patients. Gratitude can heal cancer. Instead of fighting with the disease that's come to you, you thank it for coming every single day because the disease inside of you is still you. It's not an enemy. Yes, it is killing you. Yes, it's hurting you, but that is you hurting yourself, you hurting your own body. Because no one can do anything to you without your permission. Is that clear? Is that understood? No one can do anything to you without your permission. So, how do you cure any disease, mental or physical? Let's say there is a wrist pain. You touch your wrist, close your eyes, and say, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for teaching me how to use my right hand even more efficiently. Thank you for teaching me how to pick up two bags with one hand. Thank you for teaching me the pain a person feels when they have only one hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep doing this for 108 days. Not only will the pain subside, the injury will disappear completely. This is the power of gratitude. Shukriya. Thank you. Now, what will be happening to some people who are doing this workshop? Some would see big changes right away. Some would see small changes. Some would feel they see no changes. Big changes, people will be like, yes, I love this workshop. This is awesome. I will do this again and again. People with small changes would be like, huh, that's nice. I just want to wait for something big. And people who don't see any changes will be like, this is worthless. Remember, in the last video I shared, only 10% of the people who start the workshop finish the workshop. What happens for the people who are getting small results? Every small result is a stepping stone to your desire. Whatever you desire is on its way. Keep the gratitude up. All those people you're thanking, you will get a response back. There is a saying, what you sow, so shall you reap. जो बीज आप बोओगे वही फल आप पाओगे. So, if you are sowing the seed of gratitude, you will get back the fruits of gratitude. Same thing for people getting no results. Don't worry, it's on its way. Your vision is big and huge, it's not small. And does not matter. For somebody, $1 million is nothing. For somebody, 1 rupee is a lot of money. So trust it, do it. I am speaking from experience. It will work. This is the amazingness of gratitude. Somebody is fighting with you. Smile at them and say, thank you for being my teacher. Somebody is criticizing you. Smile at them and say, thank you for being my teacher. They may have a hard look at you. They may act as if nothing has changed. But everything has changed. You have refused to play their game. What does that mean? Do you know that tug of war? It's one of my favorite examples I use. Tug of war in the game, one person pulls from here, one person pulls from here, or multiple people pull. You know who wins? No, not the person who has the most force, the one who drops the rope. These people fall, and this person just walks and goes and starts reading his or her book. They stop indulging in conflicts. When you indulge in other people's emotions, you are playing their game. You lose control. Gratitude brings the control back to you. Well, me here, you. So, gratitude works. Gratitude brings people to workshops. Gratitude is the only way to go. You want to lose weight? Thank the weight that's there on you. Keep on saying thank you for coming. It's time for you to go. Thank you for coming. It's time for you to go. So, for example, since a lot of people like to lose weight, let's say it's on, you want to build, let's talk about muscle actually, it's be better. So, if you want to build muscle here, the normal practice is this, right, with the weights. So, if you're going to the gym and you're using weights, close your eyes and do this and keep on saying thank you to the muscle. Your muscle will build faster. If you're at home and you don't have any weights, imagine yourself carrying a 10 kg weight. Say thank you. You will see within 3 weeks, without even carrying a weight, your muscle of your arm will start enhancing. This has been proven, by the way. Similarly, if you don't run, can't run because of asthma, imagine yourself running. But for that, you will need to first practice it once. How running feels. Imagine yourself running 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. 3 kilometers. And not in like 1 second. Oh, I imagine running 5 kilometers. No. 5 kilometers takes half an hour. That means you need to imagine yourself running for half an hour. You will start feeling the aches and pains of running. What do you have to do? As you're running, keep saying thank you. And your leg muscles will start building. All right, so let's talk about money because that's on everybody's mind, and I will have a webinar for it also separately, but let's do a quick one. If you are a person who's losing money, use this line: Arigato. Thank you for coming. Thank you for going. Do not hoard your money. Money is an energy. Flow it out. Spend it, invest it, doesn't matter. Flow it out. And every time you get money, even if it's 1 rupee, say thank you for coming. And when you give money, even if it is 1 rupee, you say thank you for coming over. As if you are saying bye to a guest. आप किसी बहुत ही बड़े गेस्ट को विदा कर रहे हो. In the Hindu way of living, that's why there is Lakshmi, so that we treat money as a god. So when it comes, thank you for coming. आपका आने का शुक्रिया and going. Thank you for coming and staying with us. May you have a pleasant time ahead. Simple and easy. See how powerful thank you is? All right. So let's get back. We have 4 more days to go after this. Let's make it strong and powerful. And let's thank every single person we can. Live a life of gratitude every minute, and you will see growth in your life. This is Saurabh Bidani, founder of Magic of Holistic Health, and your facilitator for the workshop of gratitude, and of course, here. So, the three exercises, just to remind you, every morning you will say, I love myself. Number two. Number two. Can anybody say it? All right, I'll say it. Say gratitude to anything or anyone for whatever happened in the last 24 hours. And number three, send a thank you note to anybody who has changed your life. Doesn't matter if they were good or bad to you, because people who are bad to you also create you, build you up, so you can send a gratitude note to them. Do not expect anything in return. Do not expect a thank you, oh so awesome, blah 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 in return. Nothing. Just send a gratitude. Clear? Thank you for listening, and I shall sign off now. I shall see you guys again soon. Have a wonderful evening.